Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be introducing to you my Subaru Forester. This is a first generation facelift model, made in 2001. It's got like 170k on it. It's an auto. It's my daily driver. So it's got a lift kit on it, some wheels, sway bar deletes, some off-road lights, but that's pretty much it. And it's been pretty great until I drove it to Portland one day. Long story short, it broke in true Subaru fashion. The axle on the passenger side went out as we were driving back. So I had to drive 4 hours on a broken axle, and that was not fun. And it's been sitting ever since. That was maybe almost a month ago. So today we're finally going to be fixing it, and we're going to be replacing the front axles. The axles are at like a really steep angle. They are susceptible to premature wear. So we're gonna get this car pulled in, and we'll get started on it. I haven't started this thing in so long. Let's see if it starts. Oh. Also, if you're a Subaru guy, you know what this is. But yeah, it's got on the Toto. It's got these 04 leather seats from that thing over there. LL Bean steering wheel, wood trim. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so this car is in the air now, and as you can see, the coilovers do give this car quite a bit of travel. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how we get these jack stands in here while we keep the keep the wheels from touching the ground, really. So yeah, we almost maxed out my jack, and they're only a couple of, maybe half a foot off the ground. So we'll see what's up. So now that we have the car on jack stands, we can take a look at the full extent of the damage. As you can see, that's split open, and that's because the suspension geometry on these cars, especially on a full droop like this, is really not ideal, as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna get started on removing the axles. For these older style Foresters, you're gonna need to punch, because there is a pin that keeps the inner boot from falling out, which is a nice thing, especially for the lifted ones. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So while editing this, I realized that I should have taken off the two 19mm bolts that connect the coilover assembly or the strut assembly to the knuckle. Basically where my hand is, if I would move my head, there you go. Right where in that area, there's two 19mm bolts. The top one is a camber bolt, so be careful to put it back in the right spot and get an alignment after. But it'll make your life 10 times easier when taking the axle out and putting the axle in. So we're under the car now. I don't know if you can see. Try and remember this to get an angle, but as you can see right there, you see that? That's the punch you have to get out. That's the little pin. So you're gonna have to take a punch, punch that all the way out so you can remove the inner portion. This is the harder side because the exhaust is right here. The other side is pretty easy to do. All right, so now that we got the inner punch out, this whole axle assembly unit, whatever, is ready to pop out. So we're gonna go ahead and just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay, so as you can see, the old axle is out. This side wasn't like that. I just pulled the boot off on accident, but this side, this is the side that broke. And as you can see, from the heat spots and just, it really doesn't want to, it's kind of seized up. From all the, like, you can really hear, it's like it binds and it clicks and stuff, so like right there. So these old ones are Cardone heavy duty CV axles, and I went ahead and got the same ones because this is what ADF recommends on their lifts. So if ADF recommends them, I'm gonna trust them on that. And even though these failed prematurely, it's mostly because so we're gonna go ahead and take off the other side. Alrighty, here's the driver's side axle. This one's actually good. It's not binding, it's not doing any weird things, so we're gonna keep this in the car as a spare axle, which is what a lot of my lifted for Subaru friends do, because so these are the new axles. Like I said, ooh, big crack. Like I said, these are the same axles as the old ones, just new. So these are the Cardone. Let's just have like a sticker on it. These are the 7259 HD heavy duties. So these have a neoprene outer boot. Alright, so this one, yeah, this is the neoprene outer boot. Makes it a little more resistant to like cuts or extreme angles. When you do put the axle into the spline, make sure the hole for where the punch goes matches up with the hole on the transmission side, or else you won't be able to get the axle in. So unfortunately, all the video footage from this point was either like lost or corrupted. I don't know. But if you were watching this as like a how-to video, everything it was just in reverse order from that. So all you have to do is just watch the video, watch it back. Even though there's missing footage and the car is sold already, I wanted to upload this video because I wanted this car to be part of my channel. I bought this car 2 years ago off of a high schooler, completely bone stock. Built it to what it is now, a very capable off-roader that's taken me anywhere, everywhere, and it never skipped a beat. It was actually super reliable up until that axle broke, and it still was reliable. This is actually footage in the future after the axle swap, just me just driving around in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. So yeah, the car is still out there somewhere, probably being enjoyed by the new owner. I actually wish I kept this car and kept filming more videos on it, because this car was like super versatile. You could just go off-roading one day, you can hit the canyons the next day and have a good amount of fun in it. But sometimes I do find myself regretting selling this car. So if you somehow made it to this part of the video, thanks for sticking around and listening to me yap. But I will be ending it here. If you want to see the replacement for the Forester, turn on the notification bell, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be uploading that actually pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.